The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Base hit to right field, and the Lady Dawgs take the lead. Drag button down the line. She's going to beat safe. Fly ball deep to left field. Back it goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back it goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big AA. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA, WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball here on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Let's listen in to the Star Spangled Banner here as we get ready for our broadcast here this afternoon. Day for baseball or for softball here, baseball or softball, but today it's softball. Cedartown Lady Bulldogs softball taking on the Hiram Lady Hornets. Cedartown Lady Bulldogs, boy, they've been playing some hot ball of late. Currently, their record 6-4 overall, but the most impressive part would be their region mark, and they are 5-2 in region play. Lady Bulldogs have been, they've done a really good job here of late. We'll get to the schedule here in just a moment, but Lady Bulldogs with a very impressive win on their last time they played on Thursday, an extra inning win against the Woodland Lady Wildcats. That game was on the road. And I think the big story of that game was going to be, of course, Chastity Washington's 2 home runs, including the grand slam in the 8th inning and extra frames, which guaranteed Cedartown a win. In the circle for the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs this afternoon is going to be number 3, Shaylee Pittman. Pittman, the starting pitcher here in this ball game. She is getting the nod in the circle. The rest of the defense as we go around the horn, third base is going to be Emmeline Waits. At shortstop, Kinsley Boozer. The second baseman, Avery Elliott. And at first base, it's going to be Bella Howe. In the outfield from left to right, Chloe Ramey. And left center field is Mariah Westmoreland. And right field, Chastity Washington. Lexi Bennett behind the plate, catching for Shaylee Pittman. The leadoff batter for Hiram is Lily Martinez, their center fielder. And we are ready to go here in the top half of the first inning of this region matchup here at Cedartown. The pitch on the way, grounded toward first and a foul ball. 0-1 the count. Happy to be with you here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA. One ball, no strikes the count. To Lily Martinez and the pitch. Just missed for ball 2. Didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0, a swing and a miss. It's 2-1.
Go, Lily.
Shaylee Pittman has been fantastic in the circle this season. Lady Bulldogs, of course, with 2 great pitchers. 2-1. Just off the outside corner, 3-1 the count. Looks like we're going to have a very tight zone today. 3-1 the count now to the batter, Lily Martinez. Of course, the senior, Kristen Cash. A little pop towards second base. In comes Elliott, and she'll make the catch for out number 1.
Batter for Hiram, number 2, Isabella Reyes.
That'll bring up Isabella Reyes. Reyes will bat now. She is the first baseman for the Lady Hornets. First pitch. Right down the middle, strike called, 0-1. Lily Martinez, of course, popping out to second base. Reyes at the plate. Sophie Epperson, the pitcher, is up next. That's a pitch that bounces in the dirt. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Marley Greathouse, the shortstop, will bat cleanup. Batting fifth will be Faith Matthews, the third baseman. Right fielder Kirsten Hazard is fouled away. 1-2 the count. Batting sixth, batting seventh is Darylyn Smith, the catcher. Batting eighth, Grace Morgan, the second baseman. And batting ninth will be Kaylin Parker, the left fielder. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Reyes. And Reyes hits one on the ground toward first and foul. Andrew Carter with you here from the ballpark. It is a beautiful day, a little bit of an early start. Of course, we do have the doubleheader today, so early starts don't hurt my feelings at all. Not many doubleheaders on the schedule this year. 1-2, missing up, 2-2. In fact, I believe this might have been the only one that was actually on the schedule. We do have one doubleheader that's going to be at Cass that was scheduled because of a rainout earlier. 2-2 on the way. Grounded toward third and a foul ball. But the Lady Bulldogs of late have been great. 5-2 region mark. Hiram, a 3-3 region mark. Lady Bulldogs in their last several games, there's a fly ball foul right side, and she's battling hard here in this with one out here in the top of the first inning. The Lady Bulldogs have won their last 3 straight. A win over Southeast Whitfield, over Hiram last week, and then over Woodland. Fly ball to center field. In comes Westmoreland. She'll make the catch right as the buzzer sounds. For out number 2, the buzzer not related to the softball game. There's
batter for Hiram, number 7, Sophie Epperson.
Here's Sophie Epperson. There is the buzzer is for the football practice happening behind us. So 2 outs. Here's Epperson. Pitch on the way. Called, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. The 0-1. Little nubber foul. That'll be strike 2. It was a little small fly ball that headed toward the Hiram dugout. Hiram, by the way, wearing all grays with purple socks, purple trim, purple belts, purple letters and numbers. 0-2 pitch on the way. Just missed outside for ball 1. Hiram in script on top of a pennant. Cedartown wearing one of my favorite combos, the white top, Cedartown on the top, with the red bottoms. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The pitch on the way from Pittman, just got a piece to stay alive. A ball and 2 strikes will remain the count. But a beautiful day for softball, 78 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 on the way. She struck her out looking. That'll be out number 3. And 3 up, 3 down go the Hornets here in the top of the first inning. We head now to the bottom half. Back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748 888-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Back here to Cedartown High School as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. Cedartown will bring Mariah Westmoreland, center fielder, to bat, followed by Shaylee Pittman and Kinsley Boozer. It'll be Chastity Washington, Lexi Bennett, Bella Howe, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, and 9 will be Emmeline Waits, Avery Elliott, and Chloe Ramey. The Lady Bulldogs have won 3 in a row, going all the way back to that loss to Cartersville back on August 25th. The next day, they would win 5-2 over Southeast Whitfield. Then a 10-4 win at Hiram. It was a makeup game for that game that got rained out twice. And then, of course, at Woodland, that come from behind win 9-5
Number 16,
to get
Mariah
3 region wins in a row. Mariah Westmoreland to lead it off here against the starting pitcher for the Lady Hornets, and that will be Sophie Epperson in the circle for Hiram. And here we go in the bottom half of the first. The corner's playing in, expecting a bunt, and they lay one down. It'll be picked up by the third baseman, throw to first. I think it hit the runner, and she will be safe. It'll be an infield single for the Lady Dogs leadoff batter, Mariah Westmoreland. She's at first with nobody out, so a good start for the Lady Bulldogs already.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 3, Shaylee Pittman.
So that'll bring up Shaylee Pittman now with a runner on and nobody out. But a good 3-game stretch for the Lady Bulldogs after some tough games before. That pitch is a ball. The throw to second is high, and running on the first pitch, Westmoreland has it swiped. I think the pitch was actually a strike. Yeah, you're right, Sean. It was a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 is a bunt try. It's going to be fouled. And that'll be 0-2 as Pittman tried to bunt her way on, trying the small ball. Before Cedartown won 3 in a row, they lost 4 straight to Allatoona, Haralson County, Bowden, and Cartersville. So the Lady Bulldogs riding the ship after that tough stretch of games. 0-2 on the way is upstairs off the mitt and back to the backstop, and taking third base will be Westmoreland. She'll round third and kind of pretend like she's coming home, but definitely not the right play to make at that point. So Epperson is ahead 1-2, but the Bulldogs' first run is at third base. Now we have time called at the plate. So a little bit of a rules explanation toward the Hiram dugout on I guess, signs and what have you. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll retire the first Bulldog batter as Shaylee Pittman will take a seat on the swinging strikeout.
I said, tell me what's really going on.
That'll bring up Kinsley Boozer.
For the Lady Dogs, number 5, Kinsley Boozer.
You know, and it's easy to overlook Kinsley Boozer in that game versus Woodland with the 2 homers that Chastity Washington had, but Kinsley had a homer as well, that one missing upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. She had a great game as well in that 9-5 victory last Thursday. Here we are on a Tuesday. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner on third base, Boozer with a RBI chance here. 1-0. Upstairs for ball 2. Westmoreland inching away toward home, but no play. Again, the corners are playing in. I would not expect a bunt from Boozer. And And that one taken high for ball 3. And now she's in the hole 3-0 with the red-hot Chastity Washington on deck. 3 balls, no strikes, the count. Epperson deals. Called strike, went to the outside corner, got the call. Three balls and 1 strike. Hitters count now for Boozer, and Boozer takes ball 4. That'll put him on the corners with 1 out.
Batting for the Lady Dogs.
So in the inning,
number 24, Chastity Washington.
a hit, a strikeout, and a walk have runners on the corners. Chastity Washington, 2 home runs in her last game, including a grand slam in the 8th inning, which gave Cedartown the lead and eventually the win. And this time she squares to bunt and she fouls it back for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike there, the count. Kind of fooled everybody. I think the infielders were not really expecting it, although at third base, she's really playing almost halfway between third and home. Deep to left field, back to the fence. That ball is gone! Another home run for Washington! A 3-run job makes it a 3-0 lead for Cedartown. Chastity Washington, her 3rd home run in 2 days. There wasn't much doubt about that one. That ball was crushed to left field. And the left fielder, Parker out there, she just had to kind of watch it leave. That ball was absolutely smashed. So Chastity Washington with a 3-run home run here in the bottom half of the first with 1 out.
For the Lady Dogs, number 4, Lexi Bennett.
I'll bring up Lexi Bennett with the bases empty, but that's because of the 3-run homer. Epperson deals, and Bennett hits it in the air and foul. 0-1. Got to go back to that home run. Chastity in the preseason hit a grand slam. It was in the red and black game. 0-1 on the way. Didn't mean to. Fouled it away on a check swing. 0-2. And we were just talking. We were like, man, I'm telling you, she's going to turn it around eventually. And in the game at Woodland, 2 bombs, including a grand slam. Here today, a 3-run home run here in the bottom half of the first. 0-2 pitch to Lexi, and Lexi chops it foul back to the fence. And I think, she would, even if there was no wind at all, she would have hit it out of here, but the wind is blowing straight away out of the ballpark. So certainly got some aid from that. That pitch misses up off the glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, you got it, Lex. Hey, you got it, Lex.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Bennett's down on strikes for out number 2. So Bennett retired. That'll bring up Bella Howe.
The dance flow silly. The ladies. Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 13, Bella Howe.
Get silly. Get silly.
Epperson looks in and deals. Hits a right field and down for a 2-out single. Bella Howe's been swinging a good bat, too. She gets aboard with a 2-out base hit here in the bottom half of the first. That'll bring Emmeline Waits, the 3rd baseman, to the plate. Emmeline also having a good game in the Woodland ball game.
Emmeline Waits.
So Emmeline Waits bends her knees, and the first pitch to her. Cut and a miss. No balls and a strike. Little tapper towards short. She'll pick and throw to first, and that'll end the inning. But Cedartown gets 3 runs. A 3-run home run by Chastity Washington gives Cedartown the early lead here in this ball game. First of 2 here at Hiram. We'll take a 60-second timeout and come back with the top half of the second inning after this word on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Well, in that first inning, Cedartown with 3 runs on 3 hits. Here we are on the top of the second inning. And the first pitch on the way misses a little low for ball 1. Not a lot of wiggle room on this strike zone here. 1 ball, no strikes. Glad to have you with us here. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. That one fouled back to the screen. Thud, 1-1. Unlike yours truly, Sam Branch has a real job. But he's finally here because he had a real job and real responsibilities.
Well, here and happy to be here.
There's a little pop foul right side on an off-speed pitch, 1-1. The only thing you're not happy about is you missed it.
I missed it.
You missed another home run.
I know, but I did hear it. So
boy, that was a blast. I'm telling you.
It's all right. She still owes me one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count to Great House, and she'll foul that one away. Count stays at 1-2. Another beautiful day. 78 degrees here at first pitch.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Yep. 1-2. Should have been the end of the at-bat, but
it should have.
But apparently it was low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goodness. Got to throw that thing through a teacup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Great House. Pittman deals. Again, just missing.
Wow.
I don't get it. Holy smokes.
That is a small strike zone this afternoon.
Full count, 3-2. 1 strikeout so far for Shaylee Pittman. She struck out the side in the bottom of the first, and that's ball 4 inside. So a leadoff walk.
Batter for Hiram, number 24, Faith Matthews.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Faith Matthews. Well, the strike zone we saw in the first inning it was small. It's small in this inning, so you just got to adjust.
Well, and you just hope that he stays consistent with that strike zone.
First pitch on the way, hit up the middle, could be 2. Picked up, they do get the force at second. That's all they get because Boozer had trouble picking it off the ground. She does get the force at second base. Had she been able to really kind of grab that one and throw to first, it would have been a spectacular play, but she was able to at least get the force there at second base for the first out.
So that'll bring up Hazard, the right fielder for the Hornets. She comes to the plate with 1 on and 1 out.
Kirsten Hazard, that is. Shaylee looks in and deals. Taking low, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like Cartersville has a non-region game today with Calhoun. They lead them 5-0 in the first inning.
Interesting matchup.
1-0 on the way. Here's a call strike right down the middle, 1-1. Of course, Cartersville and Calhoun, former region foes for several years until the reclassifications. And Cartersville moving up to 4A. There's a strike 2 called, 1-2. I should say moved down to 4A. Moved down from 5A to 4A. Calhoun moved from 5A to 3A. And your guess is as good as mine.
Yep.
1-2, here it is. Chopper at the plate, that'll be a foul ball. Bennett will gather that one behind the plate.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out.
You know, I haven't mentioned it on the air. I did mention it off the air to Sean, but first the 1-2 pitch. That one is fouled at the plate. I thought it hit the batter in the box.
I agree.
But either way, it rolls foul, so it is a foul ball.
We still get the same result.
We do. Sean is wearing 2 hats today. He's got a Cedartown hat on now, but he came in wearing that FSU hat. He's one very proud Noel over there.
You know what, Sean, I will not even give you any junk about it.
1-2 missing high, 2-2, off-speed pitch. His Knowles had a humongous upset win over the Crimson Tide. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Second strikeout. They might have the runner in a rundown, and they will get her. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the top of the second inning. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown 3, Hiram nothing. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Live Wire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Looking for great deals? Stop by Live Wire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
3-0 is your score. Lady Dogs lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Region matchup this afternoon here at Cedartown High School. Cedartown Lady Dogs taking on the Hiram Hornets. Lady Dogs on top 3-0 thanks to a 3-run home run from Chastity Washington in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Lady Dogs. Elliott, Ramey, and then back to the top of the order in Westmoreland, who would lead this thing off with a bunt and would later, of course, come around to score.
Yep, she stood at third for a good while until Chastity
sent them all home.
Chastity hit it in Alabama.
We will take it all day long. So
3 homers in 2 games.
Yeah, I love it.
That's something.
Avery Elliott to lead things off here in the bottom half of the second.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 15, Avery Elliott.
Avery will dig in versus Epperson. I'll tell you what, that third baseman has been playing shallow just about the whole game. That's taken upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Number 24, Faith Matthews. No fear over there. Especially with Avery over there, who could probably pull it right at her. 1-0 pitch. Popped up in the infield. Foul territory. Catch made by the catcher. Right in front of the fence for out number 1. So Avery Elliott will pop out.
Sometimes you gotta close the door.
So that's going to bring up Chloe Ramey, her first plate appearance of the afternoon.
Batting for the Lady Dogs.
Bases empty and 1 out.
Chloe Ramey.
Just a little bit of a breeze from left to right now.
First pitch will, strike call at 0-1. Goodness.
That one must have had a lot of movement in it because it backed Ramey off the plate. Looked like it was coming in around chin level. Either that or the catcher did a well of a job framing it for Epperson.
0-1. High chopper to short. Can't handle the short hop. She couldn't find it for a moment, but she's going to be safe. Once it was bobbled, no chance to get Ramey. She's aboard at first base, which will probably be an E6.
Yeah, Greathouse, I mean, you know, she made a clean catch on it, Andrew, but when she went for the transfer, it just fell out of her glove, and she didn't realize it, and she went to the glove and came out ready to throw, but she came up empty. So I'm sure that will be, and it is, an error. So an error on the afternoon there against Greathouse, and Ramey's at first, and that'll bring up Westmoreland back to the top of the order.
Westmoreland base hit up the middle. Ramey rounding second. She'll head to third. No throw to third base. They hold Westmoreland at first, and Westmoreland now 2 for 2. And she's aboard. The bases are with runners at the corners now. And we head now to Pittman. One person I would love to see get it going is Shaylee Pittman.
Well, yeah, you want to see her get things going offensively, but this is a perfect opportunity for her to do that. She's got runners at the corners. You know that Coach Smith is probably going to be aggressive on the base paths with Westmoreland. She stole on the first pitch last time. We'll see if she goes here.
And she does. Swung and fouled to the left, 0-1.
You know, Pittman being in that second spot in the order, she's got to be aggressive, and she's got to get things going offensively. She's in a good spot here to really boost her confidence and get some numbers in her column as far as hits and possibly an RBI or two.
Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Base hit to left field. That'll be a good way to get it. It's an RBI single for Pittman, and it's a 4-0 lead for Cedartown.
And although I don't think that Matthews would have had a play had she been playing back, Andrew, again, though, you mentioned it, Matthews playing extremely forward over there at third base. Pittman was just able to park it right between Matthews and Greathouse. So that'll bring up Boozer. Boozer with a walk in her first plate appearance.
Yeah, it set up that 3-run home run. Squares to bunt, went for it, I think. The runners will move up to second and third. That ball gets away from third, and coming home to score will be Westmoreland, and it's 5-0 Cedartown on a throwing error.
Aggressive base running again. We know that Coach Smith likes to be aggressive on the base paths. He was sending both Westmoreland and Pittman. Westmoreland, though, did not have to slide at third, which allowed her to stay upright and then head home on the throw that got away from the third baseman. So 2 runs in, 1 out.
0-1 pitch. Ball 1 just missing. But she was trying to bunt right there. And the fact that she tried to bunt and, of course, stepped into that bunt made it a little bit more difficult of a play, I think, on the throw to third.
I agree.
And probably blocked the vision of the catcher a little bit. That one misses. 2 balls and 1 strike as Shaylee Pittman dances around at second base. Two balls and 1 strike. The pitch. 3-1. That one missing low. First inning, Cass leads Southeast Whitfield 1-0. Altoona over Dalton 3-0 first inning of play. We have a humongous game Thursday at Altoona. Swing and a miss. Full count now, 3-2. And because of all the craziness that happened last week in region play, it makes Thursday's game all the more important for Cedartown.
Yeah, both Cartersville and Alatoona suffering losses last week. Cedartown with the win. 3-way tie at the top of the region. That one's hit to the right side. It's going to be a play for Hazard.
Yep.
She's there for the out. Pittman will tag and head to third. So 2 outs in the inning, but Pittman now advances up to third base, and we are 1 base closer to making this a 6-run game as the Lady Dogs are on top 5-0 here in the bottom of the second inning.
For the Lady Dogs, number 24.
It's going to bring out the big bat of Chastity Washington.
A 3-run bomber last time.
1 for 1, 3 RBIs already.
In fact, in her last 2 at-bats, she's had home runs. She won't get a home run this time. She'll pop it up to third, and the catch will be made, and that'll retire the side. Cedartown does add 2 runs, though, here in the second. And we'll head now to the third. Cedartown 5, Hiram 0. 60-second timeout. Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
2 more runs on 2 hits in the bottom of the second inning, and the Lady Dogs lead 5-0 as we head to the top of the third. Region High School softball here at CHS. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up for Hiram here in the top of the third. Smith, Morgan, and Parker. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter, bringing all the live play-by-play action of Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Pittman with 2 strikeouts thrown already. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Right center field, here we go, right center field.
Wind now blowing out straight away center field. The 0-1. Big looping breaking ball that missed high. 1-1.
Still a good-looking pitch there from Pittman, though, to throw something off speed to see if you can confuse the batter. We'll even up the count, though, as 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1 misses low and in, 2-1. Of course, we have the game 2 of the doubleheader. 25-30 minutes following the end of this first game. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Tomorrow, non-region game here at home versus Paulding County. And then, of course, we mentioned earlier that huge region game Thursday at Allatoona. The 2-2. Outside, full count. Friday, of course, will be the final non-region game. It'll be senior night for CHS football, hosting the Pepperell Dragons. Cedartown hoping to bounce back after that come-from-behind but close loss. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the 3rd K for Shaylee Pittman, 1 gone.
Batter for Hiram, number 11, Grace Morgan.
I'll bring up Grace Morgan.
It's a big weekend not only for that, Sam, but not only will college football be in week 2, but the NFL season starts.
Yep, absolutely.
And we're going to be full on fall this weekend. First pitch of the at-bat, ball 1, missing outside. This is Morgan.
Does Christy have her pumpkins out yet?
Not yet.
Man, we got you beat by a month. Shelley was ready to put the pumpkins out after the 4th of July.
Swing and miss, 1-1.
Now, I don't think she put them out that quickly, but I will say I believe they were out before the first week of August.
1-1 pitch. High and away, 2-1. Of course, it's the first fall in our new house. Bouncing ball back to the circle. Throw to first will be in time for the 2nd out. New to her, new to us. House
but old to you.
Old to me.
Batter for Hiram, number 4.
It's not always a bad thing, though.
It's not. But we'll have to find time to decorate.
That's right.
That's the thing.
Kaylee Parker, number 9 spot in the lineup. Comes to the plate with the bases empty and 2 outs.
There's a foul tip for strike 1. Nothing can 1 the count. Scott watching us from Polk County, Tennessee, Copper Hill. Nothing in 1 the count. That fastball misses away, 1 ball, 1 strike. I want to welcome all of you listening wherever you are, whether you're watching us online on Facebook, YouTube, NFHS, or listening to us on the terrestrial radio. We're glad to have you. Little foul ball hit at the plate, 1-2. Rolls toward the first base dugout. But Sam, September can be brutally hot, can be humid, can be stormy, but looks like the next couple of weeks the weather looks unseasonably cool, and I'm here for it. 1-2 pitch. Just missed a little bit low.
I'm fine for the unseasonably cool as long as we don't get a temperature spike come October.
I agree. And then dry and
right, which is still likely.
It certainly is. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Down low, 3-2.
You know, I can remember even getting into as late as Halloween and it being in the 80s. And
oh, yeah.
Kids just absolutely burning up in their Halloween costumes because of the high temperatures.
3-2 pitch, foul toward the third base dugout.
Here's what I am hoping for. I am hoping for a cool to cold Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I mean, I can, last couple of years, Thanksgiving has not been cool. Definitely not cold.
Foul pitch. Ball 4. That one just missing. So a 2-out walk will put Parker aboard.
Number 5.
And that will send us back to the top of the order. It'll be Martinez, who is 0 for 1.
Let's go, Lily.
So here's Martinez with 1 on.
2 out in the inning. Cedartown still with a 5-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Pittman deals, and it's low. 1 ball, no strikes. Pittman, 51 pitches, 30 strikes. 1-0. That's going to be the first base hit of the game for Hiram. A little flare job over to shortstop, and runners will be at first and second.
Yep, just a little looper over the head of Kinsley Boozer. Chloe Ramey had to come in from her spot out in left field, get that in. So that'll put runners at first and second. That'll bring up Reyes, who is 0 for 1. Comes to the plate this time with 2 on and 2 out. Parker at second base, Martinez at first, and Reyes at the plate for the Hornets.
Ball 1. Another one that misses the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Reyes flew out to center field her last time. And that one down low. 2 balls and no strikes. Westmoreland, or rather, I should say, Pittman behind in the count 2-0, and now there's a call, strike 1, a little late call there on one that looked like it was outside, but we'll take the call there, 2-1.
Yeah, we're not going to argue them when they're in our favor. That is for sure, even though that was questionable.
Pittman deals a 2-1 on the way.
Oh,
a little bit inside,
Bennett
3-1. She sure did. She had it framed.
Yeah, framed it well and held it. She at least wanted to make the umpire think about it.
And Bennett.
You can see Pittman expressing her frustration as Bennett comes out to have a talk with her. That's a good move by your freshman catcher there. She realizes that her pitcher's getting a little frustrated. This is the first time in the game that she's really run into some traffic, so she takes a moment, goes out, calms her down, reminds her that she can still throw strikes, and they are 1 good pitch away from getting out of this inning with no harm done.
3-1 on the way. Bounced foul to the right side. It'll fill the count up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Shout out to Miss Janie, who's watching us on Facebook Live. Just like Skip, Joe, Pete, and Don, we'll shout out so-and-so watching or whatever. Ground ball softly to short. Could be a tough play, but handled easily there by Boozer. 6-3 on the putout. No harm done. 2 left. We head now to the bottom half of the 3rd. Cedartown with a 5-0 lead. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dawgs!
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
2 left aboard in the top of the third inning for the Hiram Hornets. They are still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the third. Your Lady Dogs lead by a score of 5-0. It'll be Bennett, Howell, and Waits due up here in the bottom of the third. Middle part of this lineup, 5, 6, and 7. Bennett is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She'll lead things off here to start this home half of the third inning.
Bennett will ground it towards short. Rolled over there. The throw on the first will be in time. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the home half of the third. So Bennett is now 0 for 2.
You know, Bennett has hit some balls pretty solidly throughout this season, but it just seems like every time she gets into a good one, it's right at somebody. But that's going to come with time. That bat is going to be just as good as her defensive play. But she's 0 for 2 here in this one, and that'll bring up Bella Howell. Howell 1 for 1.
Howell takes a strike 0-1. Howell back in the first inning. Singled a line drive to right field. Oh, 1 on the way. Howell grounds it towards short. The pick and the throw, a low throw, but picked up over there for the second out. And a couple of ground outs to short here in this inning.
Greathouse able to handle that one as well. So that's going to bring up Emmeline Waits, who is 0 for 1.
Lady Dogs, number 19, Emmeline Waits.
So Waits to the plate with the bases empty and 2 outs.
Waits will take a strike that curled over the outside corner. Nothing in 1 the count. Waits grounded out to Greathouse back in the first inning to in the first inning. See if she can avoid the same fate in this at bat. Inside corner called strike 2. As she was kind of bending her knees out of the way of that one, but it did apparently come over the inside corner. 0-2 the count now to Emmeline Waits. The 0-2. Called strike 3. 3 pitches gets her, and it's a very quick bottom half of the third. We head now to the fourth inning. Cedartown 5, Hiram nothing. 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
3, 4, and 5 due up for the Hiram Hornets here in the top of the fourth inning. Epperson, Greathouse, and Matthews.
Epperson takes a little high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Andrew and Sam with you here from the ballpark at Cedartown High School. Top of the fourth inning, Cedartown leading 5-0. Just missing again, 2-0.
Another absolutely beautiful afternoon for high school softball. So many rainouts early in the season.
Yeah,
but today has given us just a picture-perfect day.
Just what you need. Nice, mild afternoons. Ball 3, that one missing high. And right now she's behind in the count, 3-0. This week, relatively busy for sports. There's a strike one called, 3-1 the count. And, there's sports every day this week, with the exception for yesterday on Labor Day. But next week is a little crazy. 3-1 pitch, just missing low for ball 4, so a leadoff walk will put Epperson, Pittman's counterpart, aboard with a leadoff walk. And now Coach Smith will head to the circle. But next week, Sam, we have games on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
That's right. Yeah, I looked at the schedule that you sent me. I think I'm with you Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yes, because Monday you've got a city commission meeting.
Correct.
So you won't be here for that.
Correct.
Tuesday is on the road. I think that one is at Dalton, if I'm not mistaken.
And based off of the agenda for Monday night, I might still be at the meeting on Tuesday. Busy agenda for Monday night's meeting. Yep.
Busy agenda for a busy week.
I think there are 5 proclamations on the agenda for Monday.
Get Jessica to read them.
Yes. She's going to read at least one. Matt will read one. I think I'm going to take the other 3.
Greathouse, the batter, the shortstop, lays down a bunt, and it's foul. 0-1 the count. Epperson will have to head back to first base. Lady Bulldogs, when they finally were able to play Hiram at Hiram last week, had a nice win against them. That was a 10-4 win for the Lady Bulldogs. About to try again, third base, the throw on to first in time. Great job by the infield defense to play that one the right way, coming in from third base to make that play. Of course, number 19, Emmeline Waits, was right there. They were expecting the bunt. She was literally right there in front of home plate to pick it up.
And let me tell you what, she came up firing. I mean, that cannon over to first base, that was a no-doubter. Good play there by Waits, just like you said. Great defensive stand for the infield for the Lady Dogs. That's going to bring up Matthews. She's getting the start over at third base. That's called strike 1.
Yep, got the outside corner, nothing in 1.
Matthews 0 for 1 on the afternoon. So Epperson out at second base, but there is an out in the inning.
Here's the 0-1. Swung and missed. Wasn't sure if it was foul tip. Doesn't matter anyway. It was caught, and it was a strike 1 pitch, so it's 0-2. 1 gone and a runner on second. Just missed outside 1-2. The 1-2 pitch came inside and missed. 2-2. Two is hit foul toward third.
Hard hit ball there from Matthews, but thankfully that was foul.
I was kind of scanning the crowd down there, Sam. Pretty good crowd for
I think so.
Early Tuesday.
I think it's a good crowd.
Hiram not too terribly far away from here. Brought a pretty good visiting crowd on the first base side. 2-2 pitch. That one got away from her. Back to the backstop and heading to third base will be Epperson. She tried that off-speed pitch, Sam, and she just had a bad release point.
Yep. So that'll take the count full to 3-2, and that'll also move the runner in Epperson over to third base. So Hiram threatening here in the top of the 4th inning with 1 out.
3-2 pitch. That's going to get the run home. A chopper to second. Over to first base in time as Elliott throws to Howell. The runner from third will score, and it's now 5-1.
Batter for Hiram, number 16, Kirsten Hazard.
We'll bring up Kirsten Hazard, the Hiram right fielder. 2 outs, nobody on base. She'll take inside, ball 1. Shaylee's been missing consistently in.
Well, and she's also battling a very tight strike zone as well.
Indeed she is. And sometimes when you try to locate it's hard to do. Swing and a miss for strike one. It's hard to do it's hard to throw strikes anytime. I mean, but when you're trying to throw it to a very small area, it can be tough. Here's the 1-1. Hindsight ball two. Kind of goes without saying, though, doesn't it? Third inning score, Cartersville on top of Calhoun 5-1. And then the third, Allatoona, a 4-0 lead over Dalton. We have Allatoona Thursday. We go to Dalton next Tuesday. 2-1. Foul toward the first base dugout, 2-2. And we'll see if Pittman can end the inning here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Chopper to second base. Again, a chance for Elliott. She'll throw over to first to Bella Howe for out number 3. 1 run does come across. So the shutout is gone, but the lead is still intact. A 5-1 lead as we head to the bottom half of the 4th after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Hiram strikes for a single run in the top of the 4th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Lady Dogs still lead by a score of 5-1. It will be 8-9-1 due up for the Lady Dogs. Avery Elliott, Chloe Ramey, and then back to the top of the order for Mariah Westmoreland. Elliott is 0 for 1.
Epperson will deal to her and misses high, and it pops out of the glove of the hind catcher. Smith, 1 ball, no strikes. Little tapper toward first. That's going to roll foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Little coaching over in the first base box. Coach Smith is out there on the third base box. 1-1 pitch coming to Elliott. Elliott takes low, 2-1. Look in and the 2-1. Ball 3, missing low and in the dirt.
Hiram coming into this game 3-4 on the season. Their last win would come on Thursday as they defeated Dalton by a final score of 10-6. That big upset victory over Allatoona back on Tuesday the 27th by a score of 11-7.
Swing and a miss, full count now, 3-2.
They would lose to Paulding County back on the 25th, Andrew, by a final score of 15-2, if that's any indication of what we might see tomorrow out of the Patriots.
3-2 pitch. Little pop over to second base, or to first base rather, and a great diving catch there by Reyes at first. She kind of dives down, and that's one of those all or nothing catches. If she doesn't catch that thing, it's a single. But she's able to extend and make the diving catch for the first out.
Number 21, Chloe.
So that's going to bring up Chloe Ramey. Ramey will stand in with the bases empty and 1 out.
Ramey pops it up to third base. Matthews is there in foul territory to make the squeeze. That'll be out number 2, and that'll take us back to the top of the order.
Westmoreland so far a perfect 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, trying to keep the inning going here with 2 outs though.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 16, Mariah Westmoreland.
So Westmoreland stands in to the left-handed batter's box. Third baseman Matthews again playing in, trying to protect for the bunt.
Westmoreland swings it and puts it down to the left side, foul in the air. Nothing in 1 the count.
That was a 2-bagger had that one landed about, Andrew, 5 feet to the right.
You're right. But it was a little bit too far to the left, and that's a foul ball, nothing in 1 the count. Westmoreland having a great day at the plate.
Good to see her having a good day offensively.
Westmoreland takes a called strike 2.
Westmoreland, we know what you're going to see from her defensively. You know that if she does get aboard, you've got some speed there. So it's always better when Westmoreland's bat is hot, especially at the top of the order.
0-2, grounded foul toward the first base dugout.
That looked like something that was off speed that Mariah was trying to wait on.
Well, 2 for 2, Sam, with 2 runs scored. Of course, she was on third base when Washington hit the 3-run homer. When you get on base, things happen, and 2 of the Cedartown's 5 runs belong to her. 0-2. That one hits her on the arm, on the right arm.
Came inside, got her just between the elbow and the shoulder area, right on her bicep. So Westmoreland will trot down to first. And she is aboard with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Shaylee Pittman. Pittman with a good base hit in her last at-bat, the single to the left side.
Well, that's the last thing that Epperson wanted to do was to put a runner like Westmoreland aboard, and she's probably going to be running on the first pitch. She is. Pitches outside, but she goes back. I think it was a design pitch out.
Yep.
And Westmoreland does not bite on that. She heads back to the bag at first, and they don't have a play on her. 1 ball, no strikes, but I bet she runs on this one.
Yep, because you're not going to go with the design pitch out twice in a row here. I think you're going to go after Pittman.
There she goes. Pitch is lined to right field. That ball is going to get caught in right field. A running catch by Hazard out there. Saved a run because Westmoreland was going to score easily had it dropped down right there at the foul line. But it was a running catch there by Hazard to retire the side. Cedartown does not score in the bottom half of the 4th. We head now to the 5th. Cedartown with a 5-1 lead. 60-second break. We'll be back.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Back here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch misses. Ball 1, 7, 8, and 9. Smith, Morgan, and Parker due up for Hiram in the top of the 5th inning. 5-1 still your score here from CHS.
Pittman deals a 1-0. Call strike 1-1 the count.
Good pitch there by Shaylee.
Shaylee, 4 innings of work, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. 78 pitches, 44 strikes. 1-1. Just missing ball 2, 2-1.
Her counterpart Epperson for Hiram, 4 innings, 4 earned runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. She has thrown 54 pitches.
2-1 on the way. Ball 3 missing away. Cedartown's runs coming early, a 3-run home run in the first inning. Called strike on the outside corner, full count 3-2, and a 2 spot in the second. That's all we've had. Hiram striking for their only run in the top of the 4th inning.
3 balls, 2 strike, full count, payoff pitch on the way.
And it's a chopper to third base. Picked up by Waits. She'll throw to first. Good stretch. Got her. Good job over there first by Bella Howe to keep her foot on the bag. And that's out number 1.
Waits did not have a super clean
Batting
transfer.
behind, number 11.
So she had to hustle
Morgan.
with the throw, and she delivered a strike over to Howe, who made a good stretch. So that will retire the first batter, and that's going to bring up Grace Morgan. Morgan is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. She comes to the plate with the bases empty and 1 out.
There's a called strike, 1-0, 1 the count. One thing you can say about this infield, and they've had their share of course, there's been one injury that's sidelined one of her starting infielders for a significant amount of time. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Low and in for ball 1, 1-1 the count. But they've really played solid defense all season, albeit there's been a few exceptions, but for the most part, very consistent defensively. 1-1 on the way. Hit off the end of the bat, probably swung at ball 2, and it's going to be strike 2, fouled off.
And I think the biggest asterisk you could put by that statement is just the Allatoona game.
Yep.
Gave up several errors that would lead to earned runs, which led to the Lady Dogs falling to the Buccaneers in extra innings.
1-2 on the way. Grounded toward deep second. The pick over there by Elliott. The throw to first. In time to Howe for out number 2.
But as you said, since that game, Andrew, really the defense has cleaned things up, and they played extremely good softball, limiting those errors, manufacturing runs offensively, and good, solid starting pitching from Kristen Cash and Shaylee Pittman all season long. This will bring Parker to the plate. She walked in her first plate appearance.
Called strike 1-2, and you said it, Sam. The pitching has been the missing link. And this season, you know, the same 2 pitchers you've had over the past, couple of seasons, but they're really coming of age now. 0-1 on the way, swing and a miss. Finally got that off-speed pitch, and she foul-tipped it for strike 2. But pitching is there, the infield defense is there. You got the bats, and you got a good Cedartown softball team. 0-2, missing low and in for ball 1. And this team is set up to be good for several years.
Absolutely.
You're losing Bella Howe. You're losing Chastity Washington, Kristen Cash. That one just missing for ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And, of course, the Elliott twins.
Yep.
But you still got a good core of this team coming back next season.
And I think you've got some really good underclassmen as well that
called strike 3 to end the inning. That'll be strikeout number 4.
They'll be with us next year.
We'll head now to the bottom half of the 5th. Cedartown a 5-1 lead. Back after 60 seconds on the Big AA.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
5-1 still your score as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Dogs on top. 3-4-5 you up for Cedartown, Boozer, Washington, and Bennett. Boozer is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
First pitch to Boozer. Hits it to right center field. That's going to split the gap and go all the way to the fence. Rounding first, heading to second. She's going to stop there with a double. Overran the bag, maybe thinking 3 if the ball got away from the outfielder. So she leads it off with a stand-up double.
What a way to get things started here at the bottom of the 5th inning. You know, Cedartown scoring 3 in the first, 2 in the second. They would give one back in the 4th. I know they would love to get that run back here, and they're in prime spot to do it. As Chastity Washington will come to the plate. Washington is 1 for 2 with a run scored and 3 RBIs on that big 3-run homer. Chance to drive Boozer home here.
Taking low and in, throw to third, and not in time as Chastity took, and getting to third base was Kinsley Boozer. And it's ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes.
Sophie Epperson still on the mound for the Hiram Hornets.
1-0, almost hit her inside. Called strike, 1-1. How is that a strike?
I can tell you that Shaylee Pittman's not been getting that.
I thought it almost hit her jersey.
I agree.
My goodness. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Offered at it because it was called strike earlier. Top of the 4th inning, Cartersville leading Calhoun 9-1. Last reported score, 3rd inning, Cass leading Southeast Whitfield 2-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chastity Washington. 1-2, fouled back our way. At third base is Kinsley Boozer. Doubled and moved over to third base, stealing third. Line foul, look out, Boozer.
That one just about took her head off.
That ball was scorched. And Coach Smith over there said you missed it by that much. Yep. But she leveled off on that one and smacked it, but foul. Still 1-2. Epperson deals to Washington. Chastity takes away. 2-2 the count.
Epperson went with an off-speed pitch that missed well outside, so that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Washington, a dangerous hitter.
Hey, you got it, Chas. Come on.
Chastity back into the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the way. Hit in the air, but she got under it to left field. Parker back. She'll make the catch. Deep enough to score the run, though. That'll be her 4th RBI. And Cedartown leads 6-1.
That's going to bring up Lexi Bennett. Bennett is 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
For the Lady Dogs, number 4.
Comes to the plate with the bases empty and 1 out. Bella Howe on deck for the Lady Dogs.
Epperson to the plate, and it's fouled away, strike 1. Update on the Cass and Southeast game. It's a 2-1 lead for Cass in the 4th. Southeast playing much better softball of late. We beat the brakes off of them in the first region game of the season at their place, but played a close game here. Lined up the middle, that'll be down for a base hit. And Lexi Bennett's got herself a 1-out single. She'll be at first base.
Good hit there by Bennett. Had a way to stay patient at the plate. She got a good pitch to hit and then just hit it straight back up the middle.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 13.
That's going to bring up Bella Howe. Howe 1 for 2. And yes, to continue on what you were saying, though, it does seem like the Southeast throughout the season
for the catcher,
has started to improve.
Caden Irvin.
Caden Irvin will come in and be a courtesy runner for Lexi Bennett. Umpire making the adjustment in his book. A lot of college football played this weekend, Andrew Carter. Which game were you most impressed by? Which game were you most disappointed by?
Well, probably most impressed by FSU and how they beat Alabama. Now we're missing low and in for ball 1. Also, the LSU-Clemson game was everything we thought it was going to be. LSU getting the upper hand and winning that one.
I think the one I was most disappointed by was the Ohio State-Texas game.
1-0 on the way. Foul back to the screen, 1-1 the count. Yeah, I get that. Not a lot of scoring.
And not only was it just neither team looked good offensively.
No, they did not. They did not.
Now I had to.
Of course, you know Ohio State's going to be number one in the country.
Well, they are
because they beat
they're number one in the AP. Yep.
Yes, of
they
course
have moved
they are.
up.
1-1 misses low and in. 2-1 the count. But I think the one that kind of surprised me the most was the UNC TCU game.
Wow.
UNC was embarrassed at home, and I think the Atlanta Falcons made a great decision not hiring Belichick. That's outside from ball 3-1 the count. They've made some stupid decisions, have the Falcons.
They have.
Franchise, but hiring Belichick was definitely, it's now showing in the results that they made the right decision.
Joseph Bailey agrees with you on the UNC TCU game.
That ball is lined to left center field. On the run, it's down at the fence. The pinch runner is going to be at third base. She's not going to score, but second and third now. She had to wait to make sure it was going to get caught. That was pretty good base running there by Irvin, who had to wait. She'll be at third. At second base is Hal. She's got herself a double.
Joseph also impressed by the Kennesaw State Wake Forest game. That was a very close game. Wake Forest would pick up the win, but Kennesaw State stuck right with the old Demon Deacons.
Jack State, of course, it wasn't the weekend. It was early. It was a Thursday night game last week, but
they also played
made it close
UCF,
against UCF. In fact, led until late. Swing and a miss, a big cut, but it gets away. Runner will try to score. The throw will not be in time, and scoring was Irvin from third. It's now 7-1 on the wild pitch.
Good base running there by the young Caden Irvin.
And Hal stays put at second base.
So waits behind in the count. No balls, one strike.
That pitch, a called strike 2.
2 runs in for the Lady Dogs. 7-1 your score. Up count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Okay. I had 0-2.
Game Changer had 0-2.
1-1. Missing outside, 2-1.
No, because I heard that Marley's screaming bloody murder, and I went running to try and get her, and I tripped and fell, and then when I got to the door and opened it, Bryson had her by her arm and dragging
Waits
her.
back in the batter's box, ahead in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Line to left center field, base hit. Stopping at third base will be Hal. It'll be runners at the corners. That ball was smoked, but it was right at somebody. That's why the run is not able to score, but Waits gets herself a base knock, and that'll bring up Avery Elliott.
Yeah, that was a good piece of defensive work there by Parker out in left field. Waits hit it right to her, so she was able to get it in very quickly to Greathouse, the shortstop, who was playing in that cutoff man spot. So that would hold Bella Howe, and we're going to have a pinch runner for Emmeline Waits. It's going to be number 2, Gracie Andrews. Let's go, Gracie.
By the way, the only players without hits right now are Avery Elliott, who's at the plate, and Chloe Ramey, who is on deck.
And a chance for both of them.
They do have a chance.
1 out in the inning.
Mariah Westmoreland 2 for 2. Bella Howe 2 for 3. But 9 hits for Cedartown and 7 runs. First pitch on the way. There's a base hit to right field, and a run will score. It's going to be 8-1. Heading to third base goes Andrews, and she'll be standing there. So runners will be at the corners again. And there's a hit, the 10th Lady Dogs hit. Avery Elliott with her first base knock in an 8-1 score.
Well, not to put any pressure on Chloe Ramey, but
where did you say it?
Number 21, Chloe Ramey.
She's due a big base hit. Drive another run in, make this a 9-1 ball game. Bottom of the 5th inning, 3 runs already across.
Big cut and a miss there for strike 1.
Big lead over at first there by Avery Elliott.
Going back to the college football conversation, I thought Georgia checked all the check marks against Marshall. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Runner goes to second base, no throw made. And they will just let her take second base. But I think one of the coolest things of that game was something that you didn't see on television, and that was the picture on Facebook, Eli Barrow wearing number 45 and former Bulldog Tony Mathis on the Marshall football team together. That was a pretty cool picture.
That was a good one. I agree.
0-2 popped up, and that'll be out of play.
Just missed it.
But Georgia checking all the check marks. They did what they were supposed to do against Marshall. They've got another. They got Austin Peay this coming weekend in Athens, and another tune-up for the big game a week from Saturday, and that's the one against Alabama. 0-2 on the way, bounced up there, and a good stop. 1-2 the count. Who does Alabama have this week?
They have a cupcake. They were talking about it on the way here, and I forgot who they.
Boy, I'm telling you what, the talk shows. Paul Feinbaum.
Paul!
I'm telling you, there's a little ground ball to shortstop. The first will be in time. The runner will score from third, and moving from second to third is Elliott.
I was ready to send us to a break. That's only the second out of the inning.
That's right.
Paul!
Yeah. 9-1 lead for Cedartown.
For the Lady Dogs.
And is that the game? That's the ball game. Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm here for it. I'm
you
here
and me
for
both,
it.
my
Well,
friend.
let me tell you something. Great win for the Lady
Just
Bulldogs.
over an hour.
Here we are talking about college football, didn't pay attention to the crossed arms, and that means, of course, it's a final 8-run win. So it's, hey, listen, Chloe Ramey may not have had a hit, but she had the game-winning RBI. How about
I
that?
bet she'll take that all day long.
All day long and twice on Sunday.
Lady Dogs win 9-1. Your final line from game one. Hiram 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error. Cedartown 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Shaylee Pittman would go the full 5 innings, giving up just the 1 run and just 1 hit, recording 4 strikeouts and surrendering 3 walks. Game 1, it's in the books. Stick around. Game 2's on the way.
That's right. Stay with us. We'll head back to the radio station for some music, and we'll come back with Game 2. A new video will be posted.
Play us something good, DJ Bailey.
That's right. Listen, a new video will be posted on YouTube, Facebook, and the NFHS network, so stay tuned for that. Again, a big win for Cedartown in Game 1, a 5-inning, 9-1 win. The big blow, of course, the 3-run home run in the first inning by Chastity Washington. Take it away, Joseph.